Hello and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech for your daily dose of the latest gaming news. Today is still the 11th of September and I have some interesting news for you today concerning Final Fantasy, as a brand new game was announced via the Japanese magazine Famitsu, which was then helpfully translated by the guys over at Nova Crystallis, so big thank you to them. Now this new game is going to be called Final Fantasy Agito and is an iOS and Android game which will be hitting our mobile devices in 2014. Now, for those of you in the know, you may remember that Final Fantasy Agito was the original name of the PSP game Final Fantasy Type-0. Now, they have said that it doesn't appear that Agito isn't a remake of Type-0, rather a alternate experience. The iOS and Android version will have the characters from Type-0 alongside a new character called Miyu Kaguroi, and I know I just probably butchered the pronunciation of that, but hey ho. And according to these same reports, it will have better visuals than the PSP game. Now, Square Enix have said that they will release new chapters every 2 weeks and will even have a story influenced by community decisions, which is a rather interesting idea to say the least. Players will then get 10 days to take on the missions, with the final 4 days of the fortnight for the boss fight of that particular story. It will be a free-to-play title, and as you might expect, it will have microtransactions, and at the moment all is confirmed is the ability to buy items to recover energy, but I'm sure they will have many items for your perusal if you wish to spend some of your hard-earned cash to improve the game. I'm just sure, that we're all crossing our fingers in hope that there will not be any pay to win. Now, it will have quite a few long-standing names. It will have Hajime Tabata, who is the director of Type-0, and it will have him as the producer, as well as Masayasa Nishida, who has worked on Star Ocean, and he will be the director. Now, Tabata has told Famitsu that he is hoping that those who skipped Type-0 when it released in PSP in 2011 will be picking up Agito this time around, which does suggest to me, of course, that you do not have to have played the original Type-0 to understand the story, characters, and so forth in this game, especially considering the community-driven decision-making that will influence the story. Now, obviously, Type-0 has yet to make its way to the West, despite Tabata saying on record that it is going to be localized. So it's rather strange that we'll be going to get this when we haven't even seen the original on PSP, but of course you can play this new one on mobile if you want to, even if you haven't played the original, but I'm sure most of us would like to see the original make its way to, say, the Vita or something like that, as basically an apology letter that we never actually saw the original here in the West. Anyway, that is me done for this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.